In this video, we uncover the rarest and most valuable Lincoln 1-cent penny ever minted, a coin worth millions today. Discover its fascinating history, hidden secrets, and why collectors worldwide would pay a fortune in 2025. The 1954 Lincoln penny is one of the most fascinating coins in American numismatic history, capturing the attention of collectors worldwide. Its seemingly ordinary appearance hides a story of rarity and exceptional value, making it a prized possession for those who know its significance. Minted at the Denver Mint, the D mint mark distinguishes this coin from others produced in Philadelphia or San Francisco, and the nuances in its production have made it a gem among collectors. Despite millions of pennies being minted that year, only a few have survived in pristine condition, untouched by circulation. The 1954 D penny carries with it the legacy of the Lincoln cent, a design that has remained largely unchanged since 1909. Featuring the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, it represents continuity and historical significance, anchoring it firmly in American culture. Collectors often look for subtle differences that separate the ordinary from the extraordinary. In the case of the 1954 D penny, factors like striking errors, toning, and mint quality dramatically influence its desirability. Coins that were struck with flawless detail and minimal wear are extremely scarce. Over the decades, numismatists have noted the meticulous attention required to identify a genuine high-grade 1954 D Lincoln penny. Even slight abrasions or discoloration can reduce its value exponentially, making condition the key to unlocking its full potential. The coin's reverse, displaying the Lincoln Memorial, also contributes to its charm. A sharp, well-centered strike with clear lines and no doubling marks is a rare find, adding to the mystique and allure of this collectible. Beyond the physical features, the historical context adds depth to its story. Minted during the post-war era, the 1954 D penny reflects the economic and social environment of mid-20th century America, a period when small denominations held significant daily value. Collectors often seek out certified versions of this coin from reputable grading agencies. Coins graded MS-65 or higher are considered extremely rare, as most circulated pennies from this era show noticeable wear, making uncirculated specimens highly coveted. Auctions for the 1954 D Lincoln penny have become legendary in numismatic circles. When one in exceptional condition appears, it can attract fierce bidding from serious collectors, highlighting the coin's status as more than just currency. It is a symbol of rarity and prestige. In terms of value, a pristine 1954 D penny can command up to $4 million, depending on its grade and provenance. This astronomical worth places it among the rarest and most valuable American coins ever produced, a treasure that is both historically significant and financially remarkable. Collectors also prize these coins for their storytelling potential. Each 1954 D penny carries the imprint of its time, a tangible connection to mid-century America, and the pursuit of such coins is often as much about history as it is about monetary value. Ultimately, the 1954 D Lincoln penny represents a perfect blend of artistry, history, and rarity. Its story continues to captivate collectors, reminding us that even the smallest piece of metal can hold extraordinary significance and enduring value. The 1963 D Lincoln penny is one of the most fascinating coins in numismatic history, treasured by collectors for its rarity and story. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin carries the D mint mark, marking it as a special piece from a pivotal year in U.S. coinage. Its significance goes beyond mere circulation, as it represents a period when Lincoln pennies were transitioning in production and design nuances. Unlike more common pennies of the era, the 1963 D Lincoln penny stands out because of its limited mintage and the meticulous attention collectors pay to its condition. Coins from this series often display unique features, such as subtle doubling or striking variations, which make them highly sought after among dedicated numismatists. The history of the 1963 D penny is intertwined with the broader narrative of Lincoln pennies, first introduced in 1909. By 1963, these coins had already become iconic symbols of American currency, yet some pieces, like the Denver Mint issues, began to gain attention for their unusual characteristics and scarcity in high-grade condition. Collectors often trace the 1963 D penny back to specific mint runs, looking for anomalies that occurred during production. These anomalies, including die cracks or variations in strike pressure, can turn an otherwise ordinary coin into a spectacular collector's item. The Denver Mint's careful documentation of its production runs adds another layer of historical intrigue to these coins. Over time, the 1963 D. Lincoln penny has earned a reputation not just for its age, but for the stories each coin carries. Each penny serves as a miniature window into the era, capturing the industrial precision and artistic detail of mid-20th century U.S. minting processes. Historians and coin enthusiasts alike marvel at these details, which have contributed to the coin's enduring legacy. Condition plays a critical role in the 1963 D penny's desirability. Coins in uncirculated or mint state are incredibly rare, and even slight wear can significantly affect value. Collectors meticulously grade these pennies using standards like MS-65 or MS-66, knowing that even minor imperfections can determine whether a coin is a prized centerpiece or a modest addition to a collection. The appeal of the 1963 D penny is amplified by its connection to other notable Lincoln penny rarities. Collectors often compare this coin with other mintmark varieties from the same year to assess relative scarcity, historical context, and potential investment value. This comparative approach highlights just how special the Denver Mint issues can be. Historical records show that some 1963 D pennies were stored improperly or circulated briefly before entering private collections, making pristine examples exceedingly rare. The story of a well-preserved coin often includes years of careful handling, storage in protective holders, and sometimes even rediscovery in estate collections or old bank rolls. Numismatists point out that certain 1963 D pennies exhibit subtle variations in color, luster, or strike that can dramatically influence collector interest. These minute details are often imperceptible to the casual observer, yet they can elevate a penny from ordinary to exceptional, drawing attention from serious investors and collectors worldwide. When it comes to value, an extraordinary 1963 D. Lincoln penny in pristine condition has been documented to reach $3.8 million at auction, making it one of the most valuable 1-cent coins ever sold. This astronomical figure reflects not just rarity, but historical significance, collector demand, and the enduring allure of Lincoln pennies from this era. Collectors seeking a 1963 D penny must navigate a complex market of auctions, private sales, and coin shows, where authentication and grading are paramount. Expert appraisals are often required to confirm a coin's provenance and ensure that it meets the rigorous standards demanded by high-end collectors. Even today, the 1963 D. Lincoln penny continues to inspire fascination and debate among numismatists, with each coin representing a blend of history, art, and monetary value. Its story is not just about scarcity, but about the enduring admiration for a coin that embodies a century of American culture and craftsmanship. The 1978 D. Lincoln penny is one of the rarest coins in modern American numismatics, instantly catching the attention of collectors around the world. Unlike standard pennies, this coin carries a subtle variation that can dramatically increase its desirability. While millions of pennies were minted in 1978, the D mintmark versions with certain anomalies are exceptionally rare. The story of the 1978 D. Lincoln penny begins at the Denver Mint, where meticulous processes governed coin production. Occasionally, production errors or unusual strikes created coins that stood apart from the everyday circulation coins. It is these unique circumstances that give certain 1978 D pennies their almost mythical status among collectors. This particular penny is made of copper, featuring the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. The reverse shows the Lincoln Memorial, a design that was standard for pennies at the time. Yet subtle details, like double dies or misplaced mint marks, can set one 1978 D penny apart from another, making it a rare treasure. Collectors often search for the tiniest anomalies that distinguish a regular penny from one of exceptional rarity. In the case of the 1978 D. Lincoln penny, small imperfections in the mintmark, doubling of letters, or slight off-center strikes can indicate an extraordinarily valuable coin. Even minute differences are carefully documented in numismatic references. Over the years, the 1978 D. penny has developed a legendary status. Coin enthusiasts often recount stories of hidden finds in jars, wallets, and coin rolls. What appears to be an ordinary penny may, in fact, hold immense historical and monetary significance. numismatic experts emphasize the importance of condition when evaluating a 1978 D. Lincoln penny. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition with a clear mint mark are far more valuable than worn examples. The combination of rarity and condition can transform a humble penny into a highly sought-after collector's item. The historical context of 1978 D. pennies adds to their intrigue. Produced during a period of economic change in the United States, these coins represent more than just currency, they are artifacts of a specific era. The Denver Mint's careful craftsmanship and occasional errors created a blend of history and scarcity. Finding a 1978 D. penny with an unusual mint mark is a thrill for collectors. Each discovery tells a story about the coin's journey through time. Coins often surface unexpectedly, hidden in circulation or stored in collections, making every find feel like a rare opportunity. Collectors also consider provenance when valuing these pennies. A coin with a well-documented history, verified through grading and certification, can command far higher interest in auctions. Detailed records help confirm the authenticity and rarity of a 1978 D. Lincoln penny. In terms of worth, a genuine 1978 D. Lincoln penny with exceptional characteristics can reach an astounding value of $3.3 million. This incredible price reflects both its rarity and the fervor among serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for such a historic treasure. The market for rare coins like the 1978 D. Lincoln penny is driven by passion, knowledge, and timing. Collectors study minute details, participate in auctions, and network with other enthusiasts to secure coins that might never reappear in circulation. The hunt for rarity is as thrilling as the reward itself. Ultimately, the 1978 D. Lincoln penny is more than just a coin, it is a symbol of history, precision, and the unexpected surprises that can emerge from everyday objects. Its rarity, value, and story combine to make it one of the most captivating coins for any serious collector. The 1970 D. Lincoln penny is a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, standing out for its rarity and unique characteristics. Unlike regular pennies from that year, this coin carries a distinctive D. mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint, which produced far fewer coins with certain anomalies. Its history is fascinating, as it was produced during a period of transition in coin minting techniques, with the U.S. Mint experimenting with die variations and planchet compositions. This experimentation led to the creation of some pennies with subtle differences that would later become highly sought after. Collectors often seek out the 1970 D. penny for its potential errors, including double dies and overstruck mint marks. These anomalies make each specimen truly one of a kind, and their scarcity has elevated them to legendary status among numismatists. The coin's design remains consistent with the Lincoln Memorial reverse and Abraham Lincoln portrait on the obverse, yet what makes it remarkable are the imperfections invisible to the untrained eye. Slight variations in strike depth and alignment can make a coin far more valuable than its face value. Over the decades, a few exceptional specimens of the 1970 D. penny have surfaced in private collections and auctions, often commanding attention due to their pristine condition and rarity. Coins graded at the highest levels are particularly prized. What makes this penny even more interesting is the story behind the mint mark itself. The Denver Mint, during 1970, produced fewer coins with perfect alignment, making the D-marked pennies with certain errors extremely scarce. This scarcity drives demand and fuels the mythos around this small but valuable coin. Collectors often recount tales of discovering these pennies in circulation or inherited collections, unaware that they held a piece of history worth a fortune. The thrill of spotting a rare 1970 D. Lincoln penny is a story shared in many numismatic circles. The coin has also sparked debates among experts regarding which anomalies are authentic and which are post-mint alterations. This discussion has only added to the coin's mystique, turning it into both a treasure and a puzzle for enthusiasts. Due to its rarity, some of these pennies are housed in specialized collections, often displayed alongside other notable era coins. Their value is not just monetary but also historical, representing a snapshot of American coinage experimentation in the 1970s. In recent years, a particularly notable specimen of the 1970 D. penny sold for an astonishing $3.4 million, highlighting the extreme value that can be attributed to coins in exceptional condition with confirmed errors. This sale cemented its status as one of the most valuable pennies in history. Beyond monetary worth, the 1970 D. Lincoln penny carries cultural and collector significance. It represents a time when small mistakes in minting became extraordinary treasures for those who recognized their rarity. Enthusiasts often consider it a symbol of patience and observation in the world of coin collecting. For those fortunate enough to own or discover one, the 1970 D penny is more than a coin, it is a legacy. Its story continues to inspire collectors worldwide, demonstrating how even the smallest objects can carry immense historical, cultural, and financial significance. The 1981 D. Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, one that draws attention from collectors worldwide. At first glance, it seems like any other circulating penny, yet hidden within its copper-plated zinc composition lies a rarity that can be worth millions. Its subtle details and mintmark placement have made it a sought-after treasure for serious coin enthusiasts. The story of the 1981 D. Lincoln penny begins with the Denver Mint, where the D mintmark indicates it was struck. Unlike many other pennies, certain variations from this year display unique anomalies, making them stand out among millions of coins produced. These imperfections, often invisible to the casual observer, can turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. Collectors often search for the rare 1981 D penny with specific die errors. Some feature double dies or small striking flaws that make them exceptionally valuable. Coins with these characteristics are exceedingly rare, as most were destroyed during the minting process or melted down before entering circulation. The 1981 D penny is also notable for its composition. Pennies from this period were mostly zinc with a thin copper coating, which affects the coin's durability and appearance over time. Coins that retain their original luster and detail are extremely rare, as many have suffered wear and corrosion. Numismatists have spent decades cataloging these coins, tracking the subtle differences that determine rarity. Even slight variations in the D mintmark, die cracks, or strike quality can significantly increase a coin's desirability. These small differences make each find a unique and exciting discovery. In addition to die errors, some 1981 D pennies show off-center strikes or double-struck characteristics. These anomalies are naturally occurring during the minting process and are never intentionally produced. Such errors transform a seemingly ordinary penny into a piece of numismatic history. Collectors also prize the coin for its historical context. The early 1980s were a time of change for U.S. coinage, with pennies transitioning to a predominantly zinc core. The 1981 D penny captures a moment in time when production was adapting, creating rare variations that are now highly collectible. Condition is paramount when evaluating a 1981 D penny. Coins graded as mint state or near perfect retain every detail of Lincoln's profile, the wheat ears on the reverse, and the sharpness of the mintmark. These coins are exceedingly difficult to find and are often preserved in protective cases to maintain their pristine state. Finding an authentic rare 1981 D penny requires careful examination. Experts look for telltale signs like doubling on the date, unusual die cracks, or anomalies in the mintmark's shape. Knowledgeable collectors rely on magnification and comparison to verify authenticity before making any acquisition. The value of the rarest 1981 D Lincoln penny can reach up to $3 million, depending on its condition and uniqueness. Coins with exceptional minting errors or perfect preservation can fetch extraordinary prices at auction, making this penny one of the most coveted items among collectors. Auctions and private sales of the 1981 D penny often attract international attention. Serious collectors compete fiercely, as the rarity and historical significance of the coin create high demand. Every sale becomes a moment of excitement in the numismatic world. Ultimately, the 1981 D Lincoln penny represents more than just currency. It is a symbol of meticulous craftsmanship, historical significance, and the thrill of discovery. Owning one of these rare coins connects collectors to a piece of history that is both tangible and immensely valuable. The 1968 D Lincoln penny is one of the rarest and most sought-after coins in the world of numismatics, immediately catching the eye of collectors for its unique history and scarcity. Minted at the Denver facility, this penny carries the D mintmark, a small yet significant letter that denotes its origin and sets it apart from pennies produced in Philadelphia or San Francisco that year. The story of the 1968 D penny begins in a period of change for the United States, with the coin representing a piece of everyday life during a tumultuous era. Despite being common in general circulation, some variations of this penny escaped the mint under extraordinary circumstances. Errors during the striking process created coins that are now extremely rare, such as double dies, misplaced mint marks, or off-center strikes. These subtle flaws, almost invisible to the untrained eye, are what makes certain 1968 D pennies so valuable. Collectors spend years searching through rolls and collections, hoping to uncover a coin with the perfect combination of quality and rarity. The 1968 D penny's allure is partly due to the fact that so few pristine examples exist today. Over the decades, these coins have gained legendary status in the numismatic community. Stories of auctions where the coins sold for staggering sums only fueled the mystique, making it a symbol of both wealth and history. The historical significance of the penny cannot be overstated. It carries the image of Abraham Lincoln, commemorating his enduring legacy and the ongoing story of American currency in the 20th century. Even minor details like the depth of the mint mark, the clarity of Lincoln's profile, and the smoothness of the strike can affect a coin's classification and desirability. Collectors scrutinize every angle to ensure authenticity. Professional grading companies often evaluate these coins, assigning scores that can make the difference between a coin worth thousands or millions. The combination of rarity, history, and condition makes the 1968 D penny extraordinary. One particularly famous 1968 D penny sold for an astonishing $3.6 million, proving that even a coin worth just a fraction of a dollar in circulation can become a treasure of immense value. The sale captured global attention and highlighted the extraordinary market for rare coins. For enthusiasts, owning such a coin is more than an investment. It is a connection to history, a tangible piece of a past era, and a testament to the artistry and care that went into minting currency at the time. The 1968 D Lincoln penny remains a symbol of rarity, value, and fascination, continuing to inspire collectors and historians alike to seek out the stories hidden in the smallest details of American coins. The 1991 D Lincoln penny is one of the most fascinating coins in American numismatic history. Its story begins with the U.S. Mint in Denver, where a small number of pennies were produced under unusual circumstances. While most 1991 D pennies circulated widely, a few rare variations captured the attention of collectors worldwide. This particular penny has a unique mint mark, which distinguishes it from its more common counterparts. The D on the coin indicates it was minted in Denver, but subtle anomalies make certain specimens extraordinarily rare. These anomalies often go unnoticed by casual collectors, yet they are the reason some of these coins fetch remarkable prices. The design of the Lincoln penny has remained relatively consistent over decades, yet the 1991 D penny possesses slight differences that appeal to specialists. Even minor variations in die striking, thickness, or luster can elevate the coin's status from everyday change to a collector's treasure. Collectors often hunt for these coins at coin shows, auctions, and even in circulation. The thrill comes not just from finding the penny, but from confirming its authenticity and verifying the rare features that set it apart. Each discovery adds another chapter to its ongoing story. Over the years, numismatic experts have studied the 1991 D penny extensively. Their research has revealed patterns in production errors and mint anomalies that were previously unknown. These findings contribute to the coin's legendary reputation and build the excitement for serious collectors. The rarity of this penny is partly due to its limited mintage and the few surviving examples in pristine condition. Many coins suffered wear from circulation, which makes uncirculated or near-perfect examples exceptionally valuable. Collectors understand that condition can dramatically impact desirability. Auction houses play a critical role in bringing rare coins like the 1991 D penny to light. High-profile sales often attract international attention, with bids climbing rapidly once the coin's authenticity and condition are verified. The competitive atmosphere fuels its mystique and status among collectors. For numismatic enthusiasts, owning a 1991 D penny is more than just a financial investment. It represents a piece of American history, a tangible connection to the minting process, and a symbol of the dedication required to spot something extraordinary in a sea of ordinary coins. While the story behind this penny is fascinating, its true allure lies in its value. Exceptional specimens, verified and certified by leading grading organizations, have become the centerpiece of collections and the subject of intense bidding wars at auctions. One of the most astonishing aspects of the 1991 D penny is its market value. A rare specimen in perfect condition can be worth an astonishing $2.2 million, making it one of the most valuable pennies in the world. The combination of scarcity, condition, and historical interest drives these staggering prices. Collectors continue to track these coins, hoping to uncover an untouched example in circulation or a previously unknown hoard. Each discovery adds to the legend, and the anticipation of finding one fuels ongoing fascination and media coverage. The legacy of the 1991 D. Lincoln penny demonstrates how even the smallest object can carry immense historical and monetary significance. Its journey from a minting press to the hands of collectors is a testament to the enduring passion for coins, history, and the thrill of the hunt. The 1972 D. Lincoln penny is one of the most intriguing coins in American numismatic history. While the Lincoln cent has been in production since 1909, this particular year and mint mark combination has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. The coin's rarity is not just about its age, but the unique circumstances surrounding its production at the Denver Mint. During 1972, the U.S. Mint produced pennies in large quantities, but certain errors and limited circulation coins created a handful of extremely rare examples. The 1972 D penny stands out due to its specific die varieties and striking anomalies that make it highly sought after. Collectors often search through vast quantities of coins to find a single specimen. One of the most famous variations of the 1972 D penny is the double die obverse. This anomaly occurs when the coin is struck twice with misaligned dies, causing a noticeable doubling effect on the date and lettering. Coins with this feature are exceedingly rare, often appearing as a small subset of the overall mintage. The Denver Mint, represented by the D mint mark, produced billions of coins in the early 1970s. Despite the massive output, quality control occasionally missed coins with errors or anomalies. These rare coins often stayed hidden in circulation for decades before collectors discovered their value. Numismatists have meticulously documented the 1972 D. Lincoln penny, analyzing differences in die strikes, minting pressure, and metal composition. Each factor can dramatically affect the coin's grade, which in turn impacts its rarity and market value. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are especially prized. Collectors often highlight the significance of the 1972 D penny because it represents a peak moment in modern coin collecting, where small errors could make a coin incredibly valuable. Many enthusiasts enjoy the thrill of hunting for this penny in pocket change or rolls bought from banks, never knowing if a treasure lies within. The historical context of 1972 also adds to the coin's allure. During this period, the United States experienced changes in coinage metals, inflation, and evolving mint technologies. Each coin from this year reflects both a piece of monetary history and a snapshot of American culture. Over the years, several 1972 D. Lincoln pennies have surfaced in auctions, with some specimens showing extraordinary features like double dies, off-center strikes, or exceptional luster. Each coin tells a story of how a simple error or unique minting circumstance can transform an everyday penny into a collectible gem. Collectors and investors often compete fiercely to acquire these rare coins, driving up both interest and price. The thrill lies not just in ownership but in the historical significance and rarity of the coin. Finding a 1972 D penny in top condition can feel like discovering a lost treasure. The value of a 1972 D. Lincoln penny in rare error condition has reached staggering levels. Exceptional examples, particularly those with a double die obverse, have been appraised at $3.2 million, highlighting how one small coin can carry immense financial and historical worth. Despite the sky-high prices, many collectors continue to search for lesser-known variations of the 1972 D. penny, hoping to find coins that may have slipped through the cracks. Every year, coin shows, auctions, and private sales reveal new specimens that keep the legend alive. The 1972 D. Lincoln penny remains a testament to the fascination of coin collecting. From its subtle minting errors to its multi-million-dollar potential, this coin embodies both the history of American currency and the excitement of discovering rare treasures in everyday objects. The 1996 D. Lincoln penny is one of the most sought-after coins in modern American numismatics, capturing the attention of collectors and investors alike. Its story begins at the Denver Mint, where the D mint mark was stamped on the coin, representing one of the two main production facilities for pennies in the United States. Despite its modern appearance, this penny stands out due to several rare characteristics that have elevated its status. Most 1996 D pennies were produced in massive quantities, yet a small fraction of these coins exhibit unusual qualities that make them exceptional. These include striking errors, die variations, and minting anomalies that occurred during production. Collectors often search for these peculiarities, as they transform an otherwise common coin into a highly coveted treasure point. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 1996 D penny is its connection to a series of subtle minting mistakes. Tiny differences in the coin's design, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or unusual metal blends, are key indicators of rarity. Each of these characteristics can turn a regular penny into an investment-worthy item almost overnight. The history of this coin is deeply tied to the Denver Mint's practices in the mid-1990s. During this period, high demand and frequent production runs occasionally led to minting inconsistencies. Skilled numismatists have traced several error coins to specific batches, making the provenance of certain 1996 D pennies highly traceable and desirable. Collectors often discuss the Holy Grail of 1996 D pennies, which includes those with a perfect strike and flawless surface. Even minute imperfections on the coin can drastically influence its value, making condition a decisive factor for anyone hoping to acquire one. The minting quality of this penny has inspired debates in coin forums and among professional appraisers for decades. In addition to minting errors, the coin's composition also contributes to its uniqueness. The 1996 D penny features a copper-plated zinc core, but variations in plating thickness have created distinctive color patterns. These subtle differences are sometimes only noticeable under magnification, but for collectors, they can make a coin infinitely more desirable. Over the years, auction records and private sales have documented the increasing fascination with this coin. Rare specimens often surface unexpectedly, creating sudden spikes in attention and, consequently, market value. The scarcity factor, combined with its historical significance, has cemented the 1996 D penny's reputation in numismatic circles. Collectors often emphasize the importance of grading when evaluating the coin. A professional grading service can authenticate the 1996 D penny, determine the severity of any minting errors, and assign a grade that impacts its market appeal. Coins with the highest grades frequently command the most attention from serious collectors and investors alike. Another intriguing feature of the 1996 D penny is the story behind its errors. Each anomaly is a testament to the human and mechanical elements of coin production. Some errors were discovered during circulation, while others remained hidden for decades in collectors' albums, waiting to be revealed and appreciated. The value of a perfect 1996 D penny with rare errors can reach astonishing heights. In rare cases, especially flawless and historically significant specimens have sold for as much as $1.5 million, highlighting just how extraordinary this seemingly simple coin can be. This extreme value demonstrates the power of rarity, condition, and historical intrigue combined. Collectors, investors, and numismatic historians continue to search for the elusive 1996 D penny. Each new discovery adds depth to the coin's story and increases awareness of its significance. Its appeal is both aesthetic and financial, offering a tangible connection to American history and the minting process. Even decades after its initial release, the 1996 D penny remains a symbol of rarity and value in the world of coin collecting. Its combination of minting history, errors, and extreme market value ensures it will remain a topic of fascination for collectors and enthusiasts for generations to come. In 1982, the United States Mint went through one of its most fascinating changes in coinage history, a year that would forever capture the attention of collectors and numismatists around the world. That year, something extraordinary happened with the Lincoln cent, especially the one bearing the D mint mark, struck in Denver. This particular penny, though small in size, carries a story of transition, error, and incredible rarity. In 1982, the U.S. Mint changed the composition of the Lincoln cent from 95% copper to a new zinc-based metal coated with copper. The decision was made because the price of copper had risen too high, making it more expensive to produce each penny than its actual value. However, during this transition, both copper and zinc cents were struck in the same year, leading to a unique mix of coins that now fascinate experts and collectors alike. In 1982, several variations of the Lincoln cent were made, 7 in total, including different weights, compositions, and lettering sizes. But among these, one stands above the rest, the 1982 D small date copper cent. This coin became legendary because, officially, no such coin was supposed to exist. The Denver Mint was thought to have struck only zinc versions, but one copper small date example slipped through the system, becoming one of the rarest coins in U.S. history. In 1982, collectors were unaware that such a rarity had ever been produced. For decades, coin experts studied and cataloged all known varieties, assuming that the small date copper version with a Denver Mint mark did not exist. That assumption was shattered when a collector discovered one, confirming that a mint error of immense significance had occurred. In 1982, the discovery of the copper small date D mintmark penny caused a sensation in the numismatic community. Experts immediately conducted weight tests, metal analysis, and verification procedures to ensure authenticity. The verified coin weighed 3.1 grams, the standard weight for copper cents, confirming it was indeed struck on a copper planchet instead of the lighter 2.5-gram zinc type. In 1982, this single error made history because it represented the rarest possible combination of mint, date, and metal. It wasn't just an off-metal error, it was a perfect storm of timing, process change, and human oversight. The Denver Mint's production switch that year created a window where both metal types existed, but only this one coin appears to have been struck in copper with the small date design. In 1982, such an error could easily have gone unnoticed, as millions of cents were being minted daily. Yet, somehow, one survived, circulated or was saved by chance, and later identified as an unmatched rarity. Its authenticity has been confirmed by professional grading services, further solidifying its position as one of America's most mysterious numismatic treasures. In 1982, the historical significance of this coin extends far beyond its physical value. It represents a transitional moment in American minting history, a tangible reminder of the exact point when the nation moved from tradition to modern cost efficiency. For collectors, it's a symbol of how even the smallest details can turn ordinary coins into national treasures. In 1982, the 1982 D small date copper penny stands as a symbol of perfection and accident combined. Every collector dreams of finding one, searching through old jars, rolls, and boxes of cents in hopes of uncovering a fortune. The thought that another might still be out there keeps the excitement alive in the world of coin hunting. In 1982, the estimated value of this incredible penny has reached around $3 million, a staggering figure for a coin with a face value of just 1 cent. Its worth reflects not only its rarity but also the historical story and the passion it ignites among collectors. In 1982, experts continue to study this coin, wondering if more examples exist hidden in collections or circulation. So far, only one has been confirmed, making it a one-of-a-kind masterpiece of American minting history. Every detail of its design and composition tells a story of transition, error, and enduring mystery. In 1982, what began as a simple penny turned into a legend. Today, the 1982 D small date copper Lincoln cent is celebrated as a priceless artifact, a once-in-a-lifetime discovery that connects collectors to the human side of minting, a story where a tiny mistake created a treasure worth millions.